Hey, what's up, guys? This is Danny. Most of you guys know me on Instagram as Marvelous D. I've gotten a lot of requests regarding how I edit and if I can make tutorials and show you guys different ways how I do what I do. Um, so this is going to be my first tutorial, and I wanted to start off with kind of something basic, removing objects, unwanted objects, dirt, specks, things, the poles, the signs, any objects that's distracting, that makes the picture distracting, or just maybe just some dirt off your car. Um, so I'm not gonna go too in depth with it. I'm just gonna show you different tools and what they do and how they work, and hopefully it'll help you guys. This is what this channel is about, is helping others, and yeah. So what I like to first show you guys before you start editing is one of these tablets. I own one. I use it all the time when I do Photoshop. Not so much in Lightroom, but in Photoshop, uh, I use one of these. It's great. It's awesome. I recommend anyone that wants to get into photography, that wants to edit. And yeah, you can do it with your mouse. You can do it with your mouse pad. I've been there with the laptop and just working with the mouse pad. And yeah, I mean, you can do it, but it is difficult. And the mouse is good, but I recommend this tablet with the pen, and it's makes the job so much easier and faster, and it's fun. I like to draw and paint and whatever, and it's just, this is what it's awesome. So anyone that's looking to get it more serious with this, I recommend that. All right, so here we go. So removing objects, removing items out of your picture. So here we go. I'm in Photoshop, and this is one of the pictures I took actually a long time ago. So the first thing I always like to do is make a copy of the picture. So you actually can just click here and drag down the duplicate, or you could have just right click and do duplicate layer, and that would make, you can name the layer, spots or whatever you want to do, and hit OK, and that'll make you a spot. But I like it quick, right? So I like to just drag and do the duplicate. Okay. So, and the reason why I do that is just in case I mess up, I have the original. All right. So, what we're gonna do is start with the bread and butter, I like to say, and it's the spot healing tool. And this tool is pretty good at removing spots. It's really easy, and again, with the tablet, it's even easier. So what I'm gonna do is just go around and get spots that I don't want, and that's how easy it is. I'm just getting these spots off the windshield, bugs, or whatever it is, and all I'm doing is like I'm erasing it with the healing tool. The healing tool. Like over here, I got these things I don't really like. The dealership drilled holes in my car, and oh man. But anyways, I'm just gonna go around the car and take out these spots, and do it right here in the grill. And this is all I'm doing. I'm just doing little touches, and you can see it getting dark, and that's what's gonna remove the spot. It's an awesome tool. So I'll just go around the car, getting these spots out of the way, and maybe right there, right there. I go around. Now it will work right here, as you can see. I can just draw right here, but sometimes when you get kind of close to another like line that intersects or something, like, so if there's a spot here, actually that's pretty good. So I can keep going, but see how it gets kind of messy right there is because it's just having a little issue, and I don't really like how that looks. So I'm just gonna go back a little bit. I'm just gonna clean this up here, and then I'll get back to that later. So I just go around, look on the floor if there's any rocks or cigarette butts. I can remove. You can remove these lines pretty easy. It's really quick. And again, I'm using the tablet. Maybe this spot right here, This broken tab right here. Pretty cool. Again, this is the healing tool, bread and butter for all those little spots and you know, nannies that you don't want to get out of there. Now, when it comes to other things, the healing tool is not that good. So like say we had this tractor right here and I want to make the brush. That's not bad, right? I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, plus the background's blurry, but still I can tell, you can see it as it is. So this is the tool I'm not going to use for these kind of items. So let's go back here. Let's go right here. So there's another tool, and it's not on the toolbar right here. So you can actually select the rectangle, or you can do a lasso depending on the object, you know. And this is kind of when I'm lazy and I don't want to use another tool that I will mention later. But you can select right here, and you can do a shift. You gotta hold down shift and F5, and this is the fill is gonna come in, and I believe it's gonna be on foreground or one of these. I think by default. Just go down to content aware, hit OK, and then boom. That's pretty good, right? I mean, there's a pole right there. It's grabbing that, but we can do that again. We can actually, let's see, let's try to get that a little bit better. Do a shift F5, let it do its thing, and then you're gonna do a control D to deselect. Not bad. Not bad at all. I can come over here and get that out of there, and again you're going to do a shift F5, and for Mac I don't know, but I'll look it up and I'll put it on the display on the bottom and hit OK, and let's see what happens here. Beautiful, easy. We'll just zoom out. Not even there anymore. I love the tool, I love it. Again, it's not on the toolbar here, but it's a shift F5. Now this sign, we can get the lasso tool, and you can do it like this. Just kind of draw around it, and we're going to do a shift F5, and we'll see how that does it. Sometimes it doesn't do a good job because there's other things. That's not bad. Do it like that, and I mean it probably needs a little work, but let's do. That's not bad, right? All right, let's go on to some other items here. Maybe this spot right here, I want to go over here and just kind of get that. Shift F5. Boom. Man, that's good. I like it. That's a good one. So we went over the healing tool, right? The spot healing brush. And again, that removes spots. Good for spots around the car. Again, you can use it like right here. And look at that. I mean, it does pretty good. It all depends. I mean, sometimes you might not get a good clean, you know, heal, I guess you can say. But it works really good. That's probably one of my favorite ones. And then we just went over it's a content aware, so you can use even a circle. You can use this circle here. Let's go right here. Let's see how this goes, because there's a line with the mountain. See how that works. But again, you can use that tool. Not bad. I can fix that up. Control D. All right. So again, healing tool, content aware. The next tool is the patch tool. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold down here and then go click on patch tool. And the patch tool I like to use, especially in the sky, things that are kind of maybe you're taking a picture of the car and there's you know, a water, the ocean, and maybe the waves are a certain way. You just want to kind of get the same thing. So let's actually make a spot like maybe right here. Just like say that's I don't know. Let's remove that. And we want to get that removed. So yeah, you can use the healing tool, right? You can maybe do this, and yeah, that works, right? But maybe it's not working and you want something else, and this patch tool is actually pretty cool. I just want to show you guys. So what you do is you just kind of just draw around the object, and you just pull away, and you kind of see it kind of mirrors whatever you're doing. So right there, so we're just gonna right there, we're just gonna kind of go right there, and Control D to deselect. That's pretty good. This tool is pretty good too. I really like it. You kind of move things around, grab it, and it's gone. Deselect it. Maybe if we want to do it for this bush out here, these bushes that we don't like, or just, you know, let's try that. Let's see what we can do. We might have to make it smaller. If we did it right here, it'll probably work. Yeah, it does. So again, it's a little bit okay. You can't really tell because it's kind of blurry back there, but that does work. So that is the patch tool. So again, we got the healing, we got the content aware, and now we're gonna do the clone tool. Clone tool is something I like to use a lot. When I'm kind of lazy, I go back to the content aware, but healing tool is pretty cool. So let's, no, I'm sorry, the clone tool. So let's go over here, and the way this guy works is you can make, now if you right click, you can always make you know, the square bit, I mean the circle bigger or smaller. So let's actually make it a little bit smaller. Go right there, and what you do is you're going to hold down Alt, and then you're going to click the area that you want, and what that's doing is taking a sample of this area. So now if I go over here, I can just kind of, well, you got to watch out for that. That's the only thing with the, if I go a little bit smaller, that won't happen. I Alt click and kind of just go down and go back up. And maybe if I want to get like right here and do the same thing, kind of get the same sample of that area. Again, maybe I want to click right here and then go from the sky. Alright, so kind of see a little bit. What I do actually is I'll bring down the opacity, kind of have it like blend a little bit better. But for now, it's just a, you know, a quick test to show you guys how these tools work. And something like that may take a little bit longer, but pretty good. Can't really tell. There's actually a line right there. It's gonna bug me, but might not bug you guys, but get it real quick. Not bad. Again, I probably need to get in there a little bit. I can still see it. I know it's there, but again, that's the clone tool. Another good tool to use. We can use it right here. Let's see, let's make this line a little bit smaller. Let's actually get this guy higher, and then again, we're gonna select the sample that we want, and it's gonna go this. And there, you can still see it a little bit. I need to adjust my opacity, but you guys can get the idea how this guy works. Really good tool. Yeah, so it's pretty good, right? Let's see here, and that's about it. I mean, those are actually the only tools I use. There's maybe some other tools that you can use. You can, you know, sometimes I don't know why I do this, but I'll maybe select this area right here, right? And I'll do the clone, and I'll select this, and then what happens is it only edits in this square, so I don't have to worry about anything. But what happens is now if I deselect, makes, you know, a solid line, but that's so right, I don't care. But sometimes I do that, but I don't know why I would. Sometimes I don't know why I do what I do, but I do it, and it makes sense to me at the time, and it works, you know. And then I deselect, gonna clean it up just a little bit. There's a line up there, and we're gonna make this a little smaller, a little too small. I select this area right here, sample, and just kind of whatever. It's just a quick show. Okay, so there you have it. There's how to remove objects. Like again, we went over the healing tool. We went over the contact aware, which is really good, the patch tool, and the clone tool. Um, that's pretty much it. I mean, that's what I use. There might be, like I said, other stuff to be that you can remove objects, but this is what I do, and this is how I get my pictures the way I do of removing objects. Again, I don't always do it in my pictures. Sometimes, I can't spend that much time on, a picture. Most of the time I spend about, something like this. Maybe if I'm going to move all the stuff, maybe 7 minutes to 10 minutes. Don't worry if it takes you a little bit longer. I suggest, taking a picture or maybe getting a picture offline with, a bunch of, just random stuff, and just playing with it and just, removing objects, and it's pretty fun. I mean, the thing is, I think what makes it even better is that when you have an idea in your head and you're able to put it in this picture and make this art and be able to make it transform into something that you, to me at least, have it in my head that I pictured, if I was driving, I was like, man, I could see it right there, and that's what I love. I love making art, and hopefully you guys love my work too. And again, if you guys have any questions on, anything, what you would like to see, how do you do this, or how do you drop the car? I think maybe the next tutorial I'll show you guys how to lower the car, and we'll go different ways to move the car, and I mean, it's endless with Photoshop, and I'm still learning. I'm not a professional here. I'm still learning every day. I learn from other people, or I go on YouTube, or how do I do this, and then I apply it though. One thing I do is I look up how to do landscape photography, how to do night photography, how to do whatever, and I combine that into my style, and that's what I do. And so I thank you guys for coming here. I thank you for your support on Instagram and my channel, and again, I'm here for you guys. I'm here to help and to answer any questions I can, and be here to help motivate you, inspire, and yeah, that's who I am. So again, if you like what you've seen here, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like.